Coming to you with a beautiful background and a beautiful woman that I am lucky enough to call my mother. It's Wendless Workout Time! How you doing, folks? Me and my mom coming at you for some legs today, people, so get ready to go. Antonio on just like that. Thanks for hopping on. I hope you enjoy it. So today, we're doing a lot of lunge stuff, all right? So whatever you normally do with the backpack on lunge day, you could keep it there, even make it a little bit lighter because some of the moves are rather challenging per usual. So for me, it's about 20% of body weight. Let's get through them. We'll get kicking here. First up, you're doing a lunge knee. So you're going to have one leg here in the front and the other back in a lunge position. You're going to lunge. Other knee comes forward. Lunge. Knee, lunge, knee. Now when you're lunging, what you want to try to do is keep your chest up, keep your back up. Why? One, it's good posture, it's good on your back. Two, it's more effective on the glutes and the quads. Three, you're going to prevent that knee from coming forward over your toe because you want that knee to stay in line with your calcaneus, aka your heel, right? So please keep that in mind. We keep the form nice and tight here at Wend Wellness. Next up, you're in a lunge position. And we'll be rocking that same leg for the 4 moves, by the way. You're going to pulse. And then come down slow. 2, 3, up. Pulse. And down slow. After that, we'll do a front lunge. So that leg that was just in the front goes to the front, right? Because we're working the same one. Come to the front, lunge. Front, lunge. And last but not least, you're going to take that same leg that was just coming to the front, and it's going to move out to the side. I like the vines on that. That's nice. And it's going to come out like so for a side lunge, right? So that's all your moves, people. Get ready to rock and roll. What up, Jazzy? What up, Haley? You got 35 seconds, and we'll kick it off with Mama here. Get your backpacks on, people. Going to lunch school. Yeah. Backpack or not, just do all the same moves. So you can put one leg back, come front, knee. Go nice and slow and keep that form strong. Now bring that leg back. You're in a lunge, pulse. Slow on the way down. 2, 3, and up. Back into the pulse. And slow on the way down. 2, 3, and up. Back into the pulse. Slow on the way down. Leg that was just forward is coming forward in your front lunge. Hey. Have fun with it. We sure are. We always do.
We do.
Every time. Leg that was coming forward comes to the side. Side lunge. You think we do the same leg again? Let's do it. Same leg. Come in front with the knee. So when you come back, you're kind of rocking back, right? Keeping the chest up. Get in that lunge. Pulse. 2, 3. Slow on the way down. 2, 3. Up. Pulse. 2, 3. Slow on the way down. Come to the front. You guessed it, front lunge. Nice job, you guys. Keep going. Almost done with the first circuit out of 4. 18 seconds a move, 4 rounds, 8 moves. Side lunge. One more. Nice job. Woo. One down. You're in that lunge position, other leg in front this round. Coming with the knee. Keep going. Let's do it again. Now we know we're doing the same leg the whole round. Keep that leg in front. Pulse. 1, 2, 3. Slow on the way down. 2, 3. Up. Down. Pulse. 1, 2, 3. Slow on the way down. 1, 2, and 3. Come up. We're doing it again. Pulse. And slow on the way down. 1, 2, 3. Up. And down. Pulse. Slow on the way down. Up. Front lunge. That leg's coming forward. Front lunging. Almost done with the second circuit already. Keep going. I am glad.
Yeah.
I remember.
I know.
You're going to step to the side. Lunge. Keep going. Last one of the circuit. Another one. Nice job. 2 down. Halfway. Other leg in front. Come on back. Knee. Go slow on this one. Keep going. Keep that leg in front. You're going to lunge pulse. And slow on the way down. 3, up. Reset, pulse. Slow on the way down. And up. Pulse. Again. And slow. Up. Pulse. Back to 90. Front lunge. Nice work. Gorgeous. Keep going. And if you want to hear about thyroid hormone formation, stay tuned after the workout. We'll talk about it. Side lunge. Same leg that was just going forward. Step into the side. last time. Last one, baby. Upper leg in front. Bring that knee up. Again. Hold the lunge. Pulse. 1, 2, 3. Slow down. And all the way up. Back to center. 1, 3. All the way down. Do it again, people. Pulse. And down. All the way up. Back to center. Pulse. And down. All the way. Pulse. Front lunge. Same leg coming forward. It was just in front, right? Continue. I'm feeling it. Oh, yeah. Side lunge. Keep going. Need 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right on time. 5. Nice job.
Well, you look a great sweat. It's that backpack and that sweatshirt.
Oh man, that was fun.
And your hard work.
I love you. Good
I'm
job.
so proud of you.
Thanks. My mom is great. She's my biggest fan. I love her. Love her to death. What's up, Natty? Hey.
Hey, Natty.
Nat's Miscellaneous. What up? Danny Kiff. How you doing?
Hi, Danny.
And Mon S. Python. How's it going? So, today what we're talking about is thyroid hormone formation. It's a lot, so I'll go slow. And if you have any questions, please message me because it's thyroid hormone week, people. We're talking about it all week. So, pick up where we left off yesterday. Thyroglobulin protein. We talked about its production. We talked about all the intracellular mechanisms that occur for it to be produced, right? And we left off with it being exocytosed into the extracellular space. Now, as a necessary premise, I got me breathing, that's good. As a necessary premise, thyroglobulin is what we call colloid protein. And when we say colloid, really in simple what we mean is one homogeneous uniform substance contained within another substance, right? So our homogeneous uniform substance here is tyrosine amino acid, baby. So you got a bunch of tyrosines that are bound to one another to form this thyroglobulin protein. Joey Ferocious, what's up? Thank you for hopping on. Who's Monty's Python? They said heart with your name. Anyway, but so like we said, thyroglobulin is a colloid protein, right? So what we need to do is get some iodine in that extracellular space to react with thyroglobulin to form thyroid hormone. So we got some steps that have to occur in order for that to happen. So we start with iodide. That's right. IDE, not iodine, right? which is a more positively charged form, of iodide, right? That's really the only difference. So it has less electrons as a premise again, because we'll talk about it in a second. So we have iodide in the blood. Now this iodide has to get inside of the cell, and this cell we're talking about is the thyroid follicle, right? And so how do we get it in there? Well, it's tough because there's a higher concentration of iodide inside the cell than there is outside. So usually things flow from high to low concentration naturally to meet equilibrium, right? But in this case, we're going to go the other way. We're going against the grain. So in order to do that, we need energy. And another thing we're going to need, sodium, baby. So sodium is going to transport, because sodium has a higher concentration outside the cell naturally than inside. So sodium will naturally flow down its concentration gradient inside the cell, and along with it comes iodide. So we need sodium as a co-transporter to get that iodide influx inside the cell, right? And this is called secondary active transport, and again, is a secondary usage and requirement of ATP. So now we have iodide inside the cell. So what's going to happen is we got to get that iodide into the extracellular space where our thyroglobulin lies, right? So this iodide needs a protein called pendrin protein, which will allow it to flow through the membrane out of the cell, all right? So now we have iodide extracellularly where we have our thyroglobulin. So boom, finally we're here, right? This is where the good stuff starts, all right? So now we have an enzyme called thyroid peroxidase. And what thyroid peroxidase is going to do, among many things, we're going to talk about 3 jobs of thyroid peroxidase, but the first one in that extracellular space is to convert iodide over to iodine, because we need iodine before we can have that reaction with the tyrosine on the thyroglobulin, right? And so this is an oxidation reaction, right? So it's called iodide oxidation. And why is it called oxidation? Well, it's called oxidation because it's becoming more positively charged, hence losing electrons. So oxidation is the loss of electrons. When we talk about reduction, on the other hand, right, that would be a reduction in charge, hence getting more negatively charged electrons. But here we have the opposite. We have oxidation going on. So we have that iodide being converted to iodine. Now, that same thyroid peroxidase enzyme is going to kick that iodine over to the tyrosine molecules on the thyroglobulin. And this iodine is going to bind to these tyrosine. Hence, it's called iodinization of tyrosine. No secret. I mean, all the words make sense. You know, people use big words without breaking them down. It makes it hard to understand. But look, iodinization, you're iodinizing the tyrosine. I mean, it makes total sense. So anyway, so the iodine now becomes bound to the tyrosine, and different numbers of iodine are bound to different tyrosines. So say one tyrosine will bind one iodine, and this would be monoiodotyrosine. If we had 2 bound, iodine that is, to tyrosine, it would be diiodotyrosine. If we had 3, you guessed it, triiodotyrosine. 3 iodoiodines, tyrosine, on the tyrosine. Makes perfect sense. And the third and final job of thyroid peroxidase, we're going to talk about today at least, is the grouping of 2 different tyrosine molecules that are bound to iodine, to different amounts of iodine. And that's why we just explained that, right? Because to understand what's going on here, you have a monoiodotyrosine and a diiodotyrosine. If they were bound by that thyroid peroxidase, you're going to get triiodothyronine. Triiodothyronine, and this is also called T3. So that is how T3 is formed. I'm sure you've heard of T3 before, but now you know how we get there, people. When we talk about T4, you have 2 diiodotyrosines that are bound. So 2 and 2, yup, we're getting 4. And we get thyroxine out of this. And thyroxine is T4. T3 and T4 collectively make up thyroid hormone. So that's how thyroid hormone is formed. If you have any questions about that, please message me. Really, the point is of explaining all this. You have to memorize all the steps. Well, no, but we're going to explain how functionally this relates to your thyroid hormone levels and clinical aspects that are relevant in your life in the coming days after we finish this whole discussion on how everything is formed and how it works. Thank you very much. That was a fantastic workout, a fantastic discussion. Another great one down with Mom. It was an absolute pleasure. We're going to go eat dinner. As for you, do what you want. But you're going to have to wait till tomorrow for another Wend Wellness workout. Have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you then.